Hello. Welcome back to another video. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Haven't seen this young lady in quite some time. Here I am trying to refocus and re-engage in some of all of my intentions that I had for myself at the end of 2019 as well as the beginning of this year. And along with just not finishing the prep work and then having intention to start again, and it just didn't. And then with some of the events that happened in my life personally, as well as the things dealing in my professional world and the world in general, it's just a lot. So here we are in July, and we're going to go ahead and restart this. So thus far I have finished everything else that I needed to do. I will briefly show you guys, just so I gotta see. Like, I did do this summer page here, and I really only have like 2 things. If I have something else, maybe I'll go back and do it. But like, I didn't do, they had like this reset page in here, but because I never initially did it, I didn't worry about it. And I'm trying to think, because I did write some personal stuff in here that I am not sharing. But this is pretty much where I started. Here was trying to figure out what goals I wanted to do. And I'm going to kind of just focus on 5. And really 1 and 5 can be like one and the same. But I'm going to try to be intentional with this being more physical, this being more mental, and both of them tying into emotional and spiritual in a sense. Because when you do one, the other happens. So then I started to break my stuff down. Everything I'm not going to show. But here, this is like one, which is like family. I want to really hone in on my family and friends, and really most of my friends are my family, so it's almost like one and the same for me. But these are some of the things that I would love to do, and I really couldn't figure out 3 goals, because I could probably do another goal for everyone else, but my biggest thing is like reaching out to the elders in the family on both my side as well as his side, just because it's important to keep in touch with them. They're not texters like everyone else. They like a good phone call or a good visit, so that's like one of the things that I want to work on. Here's another one, like building your wealth. The first one was me time. This is career wise, and then like my mental. I skipped all of these and put these together because these are for the other 8 goals if you don't need it. And then for the yearly overview, what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to go month by month. So when the next month start, I'm going to come back, figure out what I need to do here, and then do my attending list, which is what we're going to do today. So, all that of the year is gone. We are now in July. So I actually went back onto the Cultivate What Matters website, and I went and looked at the prep work so I can kind of figure out like how to finish up everything that I needed to do. And now I'm at the part where she's going to talk about doing your attending list and stuff. So I'm going to play a little bit. You'll probably hear a little bit in the video as I try to figure out what I need to do next.
How good does that feel? Welcome back. I'm Laura, and today I'm going to teach you how to make the most of your goals by living them out little by little.
Okay, so she just kind of talked about what this page is for, which kind of helps you start to prepare for what your attending list will be. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this out really quickly. I'll just go ahead and fast forward or speed it up so you guys don't have to just sit and watch me write. And I'll just kind of jot down the first things that come to my mind without really trying to overthink it. Okay, so I just did that really quick. I did go ahead and pull out my sticker book as well, and then I did pull the washi sheet that I also purchased when I originally purchased the Powersheets. So I'm gonna just go ahead and maybe lay down a few things here. All right, I think that is good. So now I'm gonna come back to this, I think, once I do this. Woo, this is the part. It's like giving me palpitations. All right, let me go ahead and play a little bit more to see what is next. So I feel like I'm hyping myself up on this. So I'm just going to take a second, think about it, and we're going to just go for it. Let's start here on the left side here. And if I didn't tell you guys, I'm using the Big Crystal 1.6 pen. This was like my favorite pen in nursing school. I mean, I still love this pen, so it says a lot. And I've been out of school for almost 10 years, so you know. So here, my goals to focus on and my action items, and I believe my action items are going to be the things that then I will transfer over to my tending list. So definite goal would be study for the GRE. And if you guys don't know, I will link my latest nursing plan with me video, but I kind of talk about more with the GRE thing. So I would do a weekly schedule for days to study. Okay, next one is to maintain my fitness progress. And things that I have learned is literally to just kind of change how you think about things and how you say things, and it would kind of change your perspective on a lot of stuff. So saying it this way seems a lot more positive than saying, you know, focusing specifically on, oh, I want to lose weight or something like that. So I'm going to engage in another 30-day challenge. I'm going to say choose healthier snacks. Sorry, my air conditioning just kicked on if you guys heard that. And then budgeting, and then I'm gonna see CL and C. So this is gonna be my 17 and EIN number. Budgeting is review categories, input transactions, I shouldn't have put don't, but I've already started writing it. Don't use credit cards. And I think that's a good place to start. It's almost like those are like the main things, where it's like other stuff, like the whole family and friends, I can really kind of do that without thinking about it. So now on to this side here. Top priority, I'm going to put me. Plain and simple. Encouraging words, just based off of some things that has happened recently. I'm going to put enjoy the ride. And actually in the sticker book, there's like a little car. So I'm going to put the car down. Let's see. Here we go. I'm gonna do the red card because red is my favorite color. So enjoy the ride. And I think I want to just add a little gold. Here, let's just do the little thought. All right. So the monthly action items. Honestly, doing Modulo 17 from my CLNC course is a one-time thing. Review, budget, categories, and I try to only do that once a month just to not overwhelm myself. And then I kind of just write notes down, so then that way I kind of know what I need to tweak when it's time for me to do it again for next month. Let's see, let me open this up so I can see it. Yeah, I think that's it. At least for now. I may or may not add or subtract from here. I would say follow me on Instagram, which is just.joia, the number 2. I probably will post pictures up. So if I was to add anything, maybe subtract or cross out anything, I will post it on there. So I would just say stay tuned for that. And let's go to the weekly item. So the weekly is going to be 1 day to study for GRE. And honestly, 1 day I think should be sufficient enough because it's not a lot left to actually study. But if I could sneak in, you know, a few hours each day, I think that would be pretty good, which may actually be what it would be. It would, since I can't really count that as a daily thing because I'm not going to do that daily. That's just, it would just be unrealistic. Input transactions is another one that I can do. Actually, that should be a daily thing, but we're going to say weekly because I may not have a transaction every day. So let's see what else. We're going to say 3 healthier snacks. Snacking is my weakness, so you know, and they say abs are made in the kitchen, so I need to work on these abs. Let's see, what else can we do? We'll also say don't use the credit card. We'll put that one there. And then we'll also say reach out to grands, and that's going to be the grandparents on both sides, and that's at least once a week. And ew, getting text messages over here. I think that's it. Now for my daily, I'm definitely going to do 30-day challenge. I've been liking to do, okay, hold on one second. I've been liking doing some 30-day challenges, so I'm going to do that again this month. I actually ended up falling off the last one at the end, but I see a difference in my body already, which is crazy. So I'm going to finish that one up and then find another one to start. I'm also going to say water. So I'm only going to do 60 ounces. My goal is really 80, but so I put 80 of water. And I put a little sticker there so I know that it's water, even though I would know that because I wrote it, but you know. Actually, I got a little dumbbell. I'm gonna put the little dumbbell too here for the 30-day. One thing about these stickers are very thick. I don't know if you guys have ever had a this type of planner, but these stickers, her stickers are very thick, just so you know. I'm gonna say PM routine. Now my PM routine is not fine-tuned, but my plan is to get it fine-tuned, because it definitely helps when I set myself up to go to bed at a certain time, and my day the next day would be so much better. I'm also going to do a daily reflect. I want to start reflecting, and that would be more towards my mental health, and then reading, which is building my brain power. So as of right now, I can tell you outside of this one, because this will probably happen tonight and that will happen tonight, I have not done anything else, so I need to get on the ball. Oh, another weekly thing. To treat myself, I want to make sure I wash my hair, and I put style, and then do my nails. And now I think about this, book monthly pedicure. Now that may change. I may get them a little bit more because it is a nicer weather, so I normally try to do it at least every 2 weeks, but I'll start with just once a month, just because things are still a little weird outside, so I just don't want to, you know, jinx myself out there. Let's see. I'm just gonna put these little hands, so I just think it's cute. I don't know, just to use up the stickers, you know. That's all. I'm gonna use this little shopping cart next to the healthier snacks, you know, because you buy stickers and then you don't use them. What I do love is that she has these, and I know when you go back to the goals here, it's sticky because I did a little arts and craft there. Let me show you guys. When you go back to these here, you can put those in there. So I really like those stickers. I think I showed you guys all these stickers. So I've been using some of them. I am doing color coding for these, so these would be, you know, cool. And now that's what I can do next to my tending list. I can color code which goes with each of my goals. So I'm going to have to refer back to the actual goals and see what color I chose for what, so I can go ahead and mark that off. So I'll go do that real quick, and then I'll be back. All right, so I finished color coding, and as you see, red is the most important, which is the focusing on me. So clearly I was right on point with the priority. So that's what I'm going to do there. Here, in her setup, like her setup thing that she did say to go ahead and use your wild cards. So these are the two that I picked up. I'm going to use the fun in the front and financial check-in here. So this will be what I will check in at the end of the month to see where I am. And we'll do this. I think I have 4 of these, so I may do these like July, September, November. I'll do it December too, because I have 4. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to use some washi to secure it down. I think that's a good one to have for finances, progress. And then I'm going to put the other one here, and this is going to be the fun list. So I'm going to think of some things that I want to do for this month to take advantage, you know, of this great weather that I hope we're gonna have. All right, now on to the monthly. What I think I'm going to do, honestly, I'm going to kind of go through day by day and fill out what I do or something. Okay, now I'm thinking about it. So I said I wanted to reflect, right? If I reflect, I can reflect here. What I'm going to do is every day come back and reflect on one thing that I did that day that made me feel good or that helped me accomplish my goal. And I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this washi, and I think I'm going to use each one of these since it's going to be 5 weeks, and I'm going to just run it right across the bottom of each. I'll go ahead and do that real quick. That took a lot longer. I think it's cute. I messed up a little bit, you know. I had to fill that one in too because it like ripped the paper, but as she says, progress, not perfection. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the comeback to the Power Sheets, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you guys have not already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.